After all these years being ignored by the citizens of Bricksburg, Steve has what he needs to exact his revenge with the upscale minifigure. Let's find out if $50 US will finally get him noticed. And now it's time to jump into the sad tale of Sinister Steve with his upscale Lego minifigure. At 654 pieces used to build this monster, you would think that it would be actually kind of easy. But there was a few curves and identical parts that if you were not paying attention, you could put the legs on backwards or just all over the place. So definitely a hobbyist build over the weekend, but you do have to pay attention.
Is he really Sinister Steve? I don't think so. Jesse thinks this sad, ordinary, plain guy is a Sinister Steve. He's got blue pants, a blank shirt, and a hat with that smiley face. He looks so happy, but do you really not know why he's called Sinister Steve?
Tell us the tale of Sinister Steve.
Think about an ordinary man.
Sinister Steve.
Who just sits there. He goes to work 7 days a week.
Sinister
He's your
Steve.
typical hot dog cart guy. He works at your local grocery store. He's a car salesman, but he's never, ever noticed. No one ever recognizes him. No one ever thanks him. No one ever sees what he does.
Sinister Steve.
He will sell a hot dog and people ignore him. He just wants to be noticed. So he built the big version of not Sinister Steve, but just Steve. Because he wants to fight somebody. He wants to prove that he's not Sinister Steve, that he's a hero.
And now it's time to talk about the fully mobile mecha that he will be taking to downtown Bricksburg. The upscaled version of Sinister Steve, complete with a hat that reveals a cockpit with internal controls, his smiley face, and then he has this same bland red shirt, fully opposable arms, and like I said, this mecha is mobile with fully independent legs, allowing him to jump, sit, crawl, run, do all the dastardly deeds he needs to do for all the people that wronged him in Bricksburg.
The only thing he does not have that would make him not a true minifig is he doesn't have the holes on the back like a minifig would for him to actually sit down on a Lego brick. But he does have an interesting feature on the bottom.
The Lego holes for a mega platform. Now you've heard both sides, so it's time for you to decide in the comments below. Is he sinister? Is he ready to get revenge? Or is he misunderstood? An unlikely hero, a champion, someone who's going to save Bricksburg. But if he's the champion, who's the villain?